Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is nothing much to anticipate as breaking news from Kenya Kwanza side. We now know exactly what Musalia Mudavadi has in Kenya Kwanza. What is going for Mount Kenya region, what Wetangula will get, and what William Samoei Ruto is going to get. So there's no more breaking news from there. The only side we have been remaining to guess is the Raila Odinga side. How is he going to take care of the Mount Kenya region interest? How is he going to balance KALONZO MUSYOKA in Azimio matrix? And how he will manage Western region politics? That is the only side we are still anticipating to see when Raila Odinga will come up with this lineup. But I know it's just a matter of time. Soon we will know exactly what is going to happen there. But again, if you were keen yesterday, I pointed out that I believe Raila Odinga and William Ruto have moles working for them from both sides, from each side. Ruto ako na moles zake kwa Azimio, Raila Odinga ako na moles wake kwa Kenya Kwanza. And because of this, they can be able to gather some reliable information from either side. And because of this, if you look careful on how William Ruto has come out with his lineup, it is telling. He simply borrowed a leaf from Raila Odinga politics, and the maybe anticipated plan in Azimio La Umoja. And this can inform the reason why William Ruto rushed to release his lineup earlier before Raila Odinga unveiled his lineup. You know, Raila normally likes to do his things at the later end, at the tail end. That's when he come up with this lineup. He always play his card close to his chest. And if you look how Ruto has come up with the lineup, you can see. I predict maybe this is the plan that Raila Odinga might be having in Azimio. And so the question we are asking ourselves today here, what next for Raila Odinga after William Ruto unveiling his lineup? That is what we want to try and analyze. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, Ruto, surprisingly, he has introduced the position of a prime minister, though there's no position for a deputy prime minister. And then we have those other positions he has dished out to KALONZO, to Wetangula, the Speaker of the National Assembly, what role King will play, and Alfred Mutua. So Raila has to balance his politics between consolidating the Ukambani votes, Western region, Nyanza region, and the larger Mount Kenya region. Of course, according to Ruto, he has taken care of Western region interest by going from Musalia Mudavadi as a prime minister in his government. His roles are clear, and it's like he will also be in charge of interior. So he has a portfolio. And in my view, to appease the Ukambani region and consolidate the vote properly, because there is nothing substantive Ruto has offered to Ukambani people. The first thing Raila Odinga need to do is to appease KALONZO MUSYOKA with the prime minister position. Let him just have a lineup almost closer to what Ruto has done. Because I'm believing Ruto has just copy-paste Raila Odinga. So he should go ahead and have a memorandum with KALONZO MUSYOKA to immediately make him a prime minister once he becomes the president, a premium cabinet secretary, with clear roles to play. In that way, he will have massaged KALONZO MUSYOKA's egos, and the campus will feel good and happy. He will easily marshal all the numbers from Ukambani region. And in that way, already what he got in 2017 is going to be 100% intact. And Ruto will have nothing to get from Ukambani. Number two, because Ruto has rushed to Western to give the prime minister position, Raila has more say in the vote from Western region if we go by the history of voting pattern in Western region. But again, to avoid split of the vote, because Ruto now is enticing with the prime minister position, let Raila Odinga go ahead to appoint Oparanya as a deputy prime minister to KALONZO MUSYOKA with a specific role to play and a portfolio. In that way, Luya will still have more confidence in Raila Odinga than having confidence in the promises Ruto is bringing to them. So he will have dealt with the issue of Western region. And I'm sure Luyas will be comfortable, because remember, they lost their position in Nairobi, where they thought maybe the only place and chance they have was to have Team Wanyonyi. Unfortunately, Team Wanyonyi is coming from ODM, and he had to be sacrificed. So to appease this community and make them comfortable, in as much they will vote for him, is to consider Oparanya for a deputy prime minister position. Number two, go to Coast region. Ruto has nothing substantive that he has offered to the Coast region people. Then make Governor Ali Hassan Joho another deputy to KALONZO MUSYOKA with a specific role to play and a portfolio. In that way, the Mombasa region is going to 100% rally around Raila Odinga, because Raila will have at least appointed someone to a better position, recognized. You know, when David was a deputy prime minister, Luyas were feeling being part of that government. Same thing to when Uhuru was a deputy prime minister. It's a ceremonial, but it was just good. So because of that, let him do something for the people of Mombasa so that they can continuously trust him and just feel happy. Then, carefully, go ahead and have Mother KARUA or someone from Mount Kenya region as his running mate. So Ruto, running mate from Mount Kenya. Raila, running mate from Mount Kenya. In that way, they will have a fair chance for fight and consolidate votes equally from Mount Kenya region. The only thing that will remain there is when Ruto go for a female. Of course, I know Azimio is focusing more of having a female. So woman card is going to play. Maybe Alice Wahome, and we are seeing Mother KARUA or Sabina Chege. And because they want to bring women on table and the women card to play in this election, I'm sure Raila will go for a woman. So in that way, I think, in my view, Raila will have balanced his card very careful. And in that way, there is nothing Raila is going to lose. And he's only going to win more confidence of his supporters because of blessing them with the specific roles for their kingpins. Just bless them with these roles. And in return, I think Raila atakuwa amepiga William Ruto 10-0. He will have been consolidated Lower Eastern very properly, appease the Coast region very careful so that even Kingi and the team, they get nothing. Appease lawyers with something small. Then deal with the issue of Mount Kenya region. That lineup is going to be a very nice lineup, and it is going to later on ballot have a good return. That is my thinking. And I still believe that Ruto has just hijacked what was in Azimio, and that's why Junet Mohammed and the team were leashed out to come and give a press statement to confront William Samoei Ruto on how he has been condemning sharing of position. Then he goes ahead to share out position in Kenya Kwanza. That could be the reason why they are coming out to talk about this. So I don't know what to think about this, but we will be waiting to see Raila Odinga unveiling his team soon. So otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you. See you in our next video. But please remember to drop your comment.